What's up, guys? Pizzaholics. We're in Bushwich, Brooklyn, at one of the most famous pizzerias in all of the city, Roberta's. You know, rather peculiar neighborhood here on the Bushwich Williamsburg section. I tell you, this neighborhood makes Greenwich Village look like Fogey Town. This place is crazy. Let's go eat, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Ooh, the famous original, guys, the famous original. Just out of the oven, piping hot. All right, we got one, baby, we got one. Pretty decent. I like the leoparding there on the bottom. That's a nice color on the bottom. Good leoparding. Bursting with flavor. Ooh, it's spicy. That chili oil is nice, man. Getting that bitterness from the char. Oh, guys, there's gonna be nothing left for the lab segment. Quality of those herbs. So light and tender. Let's go analyze this thing, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for the lab segment of the video, guys. That's right. We move right on in and take a closer look and find out why people love this pizza so much. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of pizza with some free spirit to be whatever it wants to be. That's what this pizza is. And not just this pizza, but Roberta's in general. Lots of specialty pies, gourmet, with Neapolitan foundations, obviously. It's very thin for a rustic, artisanal Neapolitan style pizza. On the thinner side, for sure. Way thinner than, let's say, a Sorbillo pie. It's thin for a Neapolitan, and I ain't complaining. It was pretty firm, I must say. The exterior of the crust, guys, listen. I forgot to make you hear this before when I grabbed it. You hear that? It's got a little bit of snap. It's not the doughiest crust, the balance. There's a beautiful balance to this crust, and it's also beautifully speckled with blisters, and look at that. But it's not exactly pale where we're going to move it down the scale. There's some leoparding on it with the occasional paler spots in between the char, portions of the char. But I love this crust, guys. Good balance of light, a little fluffy center, a little bit of exterior snap, a little bit of exterior crunch. You hear that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful dough right there. That's a beautiful crust, guys. I could spend 30 minutes just talking about this crust right now. But there's a lot more to talk about, guys, and that's the cheese. There's 3 types of it on it. Fresh mozzarella, caciocavallo, which is a kind of a sharp grating cheese, and Parmigiano. We all know what Parmigiano is. Guys, my criteria for a classic pizza requires at least 3 cheeses, at least 2. In this case, 3. That beautiful blend of cheeses makes for a nice contrast of sharp, creamy, and the oregano on this pizza, guys. Look at that quality oregano. This isn't that slice shop crap, that dry-ass slice shop crap that you find on the slice shelves on some of our pizzerias here in the city. He's using some good oregano on this baby. And look at the size of those oregano leaves. They're tremendous. Look at the milk content. Look at that. Does that look like dry-ass plastic? The pizza cooled considerably. Look at the milk content in that cheese. It's beautiful. Does this look like a dry pizza? They know exactly how much sauce to put on this thing. Again, high heat oven, wood-fired, never dried out. Occasionally, you may find a part of the pizza, a portion of the pizza, that, you know, that's missing a little bit of sauce. These beautiful San Marzano tomatoes are nice and sweet, obviously, and the tartness is very low in acidity. No sourness at all. It's a beautiful pulpy sauce as well, and slightly runny. And you get that initial natural sweetness on the front end of the bite, and I get a lot of earthy olive oil on the back end, so they're drizzling quite a bit of olive oil on this pizza or in the sauce when they prepare it. Wonderful sauce, guys. Beautiful San Marzano tomatoes. What else can you say? Everybody loves the San Marzanas. Well, that's what you're getting on the Roberta's pizzas. All right, guys, it's about that time. The pizza gets cold, we give it another fold. It's not a New York style pizza. I still do this though to test the crust after cooling down, which we kind of did, but it cooled down a little more. So what do you say we grab another slice and give it another bite? Is it still crackling long after cooling down? Typically with Neapolitans, I don't test for this. But this is a neo-neopolitan, a New York, with New York flair, with New York spirit. And it is indeed still. You hear that? Oh, baby. Guys, what are we going to score Roberta's? This is known as one of the most famous pizzas in the city. Guys, the ingredients, I'm going to go 8-4, guys. Simple, easy to score this one. 8-4, a little different than Razza. Not as crispy as Razza, but the ingredients just as fresh. The chew is very light. And you know what I'm going to say before I end this video. Get your asses over here. So, you're probably asking, why didn't I give it a 9? Well, in the end, guys, it's a very light pizza. And even though the cheese-to-sauce ratio and the cheese-to-sauce-to-crust thickness ratio is spot on, there's very little cheese on the pizza. Even though the cheese-to-sauce ratio is perfect, you know, it's a light pizza. The cheese is splotched on. The sauce is enough in relative to the thickness of the crust and the lightness of the crust. The sauce and cheese is enough. The ratios are perfect. But still, in the end, it's a light pizza. And, you know, you might be hungry 3 hours after eating one. And so, you know, you can get 2. They cost $20 each or more, depending on whether or not you get a specialty pie. So, you know, look, great pizza, guys. Great freaking pizza. Is it a legendary pizza? Well, I love Neapolitans, or at least pizzas like this that are made in the spirit of old Italy. But, yeah, 8.4, baby. Well, guys, that about does it for me. If you can, hit that like, guys. Smash that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm about to go pick up another pie, man, and review it. Well, they make a lot of specialty pies, so if you like that sort of thing, you're going to love Roberta's. I got the basic one with the 3 cheeses right up my alley. So, be well, guys. Smash that like. Hit that subscribe button if you can, or if you didn't already. And until next time, keep those bellies full. This is Antonio, signing off.